got him. That's a bass. That's a bass. Woo! Run away, dude. Run away. I'm seeing some bass. Oh, yeah. There's one. Woo! Holy cow. Oh, my gosh. Look at that. That's what we're freaking after, dude. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, man. My name is Luke. This is Eyoyo Outdoors. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video, man. I'm excited for this one. We are out on a freaking little itty bitty quarry lake in the middle of absolute nowhere, southeast Minnesota. Although this place is not very deep, it is super clear, and there are some nice freaking fish in here. Bass, bluegill, crappie, perch, you name it, it's in here. And what makes today even more interesting, folks, we got ourselves a new little toy that we're gonna try out on this freaking lake. So in this itty bitty little suitcase or briefcase, whatever you want to call it, nice little package here, we got ourselves something pretty cool. That is an underwater camera, man. This is the Eyoyo camera. They were nice enough to send this to me to try, and I thought, you know what, dude, this would be the perfect place to try to use this, put it to the test, see what's going on out there, see what's going on down below. We'll talk more about this down on the water, but just a quick little overview. You got the camera itself, you got the wire, and you got the power box. This is what powers it. You got the wiring to kind of lower it down, and then you got your freaking screen here, man. Absolutely cute little package. It's got color viewing, so it's got a colored screen, which is pretty freaking cool. But we don't have a ton of daylight left. The sun is going to be going down in a couple of hours, so I'm going to get the hub set up down there on the water, get everything ready to rock and roll, and hopefully get on some freaking fish, man. Let's go. All right, folks. Well, we're in the hub. Got 2 holes drilled here, and we're nice and freaking cozy, man. I'm going to shut this a little bit. So you've got the camera here. We're going to lay that to the side. And here is the power box. Pretty nice how they have this, actually. So this is your power box. Right here on the edge, you can see the battery indicator. This tells you if you push it, where you're at. We're at 100%. I did charge that, which is pretty freaking sweet. And then we have the LED on off. So that's like if it gets dark or the water clarity is a little weird, you can turn on an LED light that's actually built in to the camera, just to help you maybe see a little bit better when the conditions just aren't that great. I do like how they have it kind of tagged here. So right here it says camera. We'll plug that into camera. Boom, boom, boom. That's the LED one. We don't need that yet. This is for video. We're just going to plug this in. There we go. And here is the actual power button. We'll plug in the power button, put that back in the box, and then we should be able to get a camera here. Just hit the power button. There we go, man. Look at that, dude. Sweet. Like I said, it's a color picture, so you can get some color in there, which is pretty nice. Oh, there's bass in there. Right away, dude. There's some bass down there. How freaking cool is that, dude? How freaking cool is that? That's a decent bass, too. We need to get a freaking line down there, man. I actually ended up picking this up separate. I bought this at like a local retail store for like 15 bucks. And it kind of keeps that wire in a sense where you can kind of turn it how you want, and it won't go crazy and spin out of control. That's honestly the most annoying thing ever, when you have a camera and you got that little cord there and it just spins uncontrollably. And it will happen. If you don't have one of these or something similar to keep that tension, it is a pain in the freaking butt, man. We're in kind of a weird little incline here. Not really sure how good this is going to be. I mean, there's tons of fish down there, but we're on kind of a weird drop. Just looking a little bit more to the left there, you can see it drops off pretty significantly. There's one. There's a bass and a bluegill there. Oh, oh, oh. 2 bass. That's a bass. That's a good bass. Let's go. Maybe not just a little guy. But that is still freaking cool though. Look at that, man. How freaking cool is that? First bass of the day on that little jig and wrap. I'll take it. Well, folks, I think we're gonna have to call it a freaking day, man. Absolute bummer of a freaking day. We're gonna come back, no doubt about it. I thought it was weird when I first got here. I wasn't really getting a lot of action from those bass. I saw a ton of them coming through on the camera, but for some reason they wouldn't bite. And lo and behold, out of nowhere, it starts freaking snowing. So I suspect maybe there's something to do with the pressure change. It's got these bass acting kind of goofy, but they're down there, man. They are freaking down there. The sun is about to go down, so we don't have a ton of time here to pack up, get back to the truck, but best believe it, folks, we will be back. We're not giving up, man. We're not giving up, but tonight just was not the freaking deal, man. We're back. We're back. Day 2 on the Quarry Lake in the middle of freaking nowhere. And it is windy as windy can be. I don't know if you guys can hear that or feel it in the camera. We got major wind. We got some front conditions coming in. It's going to be a weird freaking day. But hopefully, round 2, day 2, we can make something happen. But enough chitter chatter out here. Let's go inside, see what we got in the freaking hub, man. Let's go. Got him. Oh, dude, underwater camera is so freaking cool, man. Hopefully this is not all we catch all day, though, because there are some really, really nice bass in here. And I'd love to get a couple of those bad boys. Well, I got my second rod here. I moved up to just a little bit bigger of a bait. This is kind of a golden shiner looking bait. Something still halfway small, but big enough where hopefully these small bluegill don't want to eat it, you know? Because, I want to get some freaking bass. Right away, dude. Right away. I'm seeing some bass. Oh, yep. That was something. Right away, man. I think that's a bass. I think that's a bass. That's got to be a bass. Oh, yeah, that's a bass. That's a bass. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Yes. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that, man. Literally dropped it down and right away, man. Awesome. Not very big, but still a sweet looking freaking fish. That is what we were after today, man. See you later, bud. Ooh, that's a bass. That's a bass. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a bass. He's wrapped up in the camera. Oh, no. That's all right. Oh, come here, bud. Oh, no. No, he just came off. Dang it. It's starting to look like I might have to go on a little mission here. Grab the Vexilar and pop a couple holes and try to find some fish. Because this spot in particular where I set up with the hub, not really doing it for me. I know there's a ton of bass in here. I know they're swimming around. And we've caught a couple. We hooked one and lost it at the hole. And then we got another one in the actual shack. But I don't know why they're just not freaking showing up today, man. Got him. I think that's a bass. That was quick. That was quick. Oh, that did not take very long, dude. Yep, that's a nice bass. Look at that, dude. Oh, yep. Oh, dude. How freaking cool is that, man? Instant. Drop it down and said hello, good freaking morning. That is freaking sweet, dude. A little bit of snow coming down, and we're catching freaking bass. See you later, bud. That looks like it's about 16 feet right here. Pretty deep, man. We're not that far off the bank and 16 feet right out the gate. Pretty impressive. Ooh, got another one. I got another one. Woo! Well, I guess today it's all about moving around, eh? Nice largie. Look at that, dude. Oh, that is awesome. Boy, that is just absolutely freaking awesome, dude. Super cold out, super windy out. I wish that spot that we set up the hub at actually was, you know, a decent bass bite. But today, folks, it is all about freaking moving around, dude. See you later, bud. See you later, buddy. Come on, you got it. Just turn your head. He's got it, he's got it. He's out of here. Woo! Absolutely freezing, terrible conditions, but that's not stopping us from catching fish, man. One way or another, we are out here doing it. Dude, this little guy is getting absolutely freaking crushed. Let's get another red spike on there and drop it back down. There's stuff down there. Just don't know what. Oh, that could be another bass. Actually, I think it is another bass. It is. Little guy. That's cool, man. Hey, that's what we're freaking after, dude. That's a bass. That's a bass. Not very big, but... Oh, he came off. Dang it, dude. Oh, brutal. There's one. Feels like a bass. Oh, that's a bass, baby. Get up here, buddy. There we go. See you later, bud. Oh my gosh, that was a big bite. Big freaking bite, dude. Holy cow. Dude, this thing just shot up out of freaking nowhere, man. Turn my cameras off just to save some battery life, and this guy just absolutely... Woo! Holy cow. Might be a better bass. Oh no, he's just hooked right on the edge. Look at that. He just freaking swiped it, man. They're coming in hot, dude. They're coming in freaking hot. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Woo. I don't want to keep them out too long, man. It's brutal conditions today. I don't want them to freeze. There's something right there that showed up at about 5 feet of water. It was not a bluegill, I can tell you that. I don't know what it was, but... Got him. That's a bass. That's a bass. Woo! Dude, they're so weird. Some of them are showing up off the bottom, and some of them are showing up in the middle of the freaking water column. Bass are so freaking weird, man. You can never really truly figure out what they're doing in the wintertime. Oh, that's a nice bass too. Come here, bud. Oh my gosh. Look at that, dude. Barely hooked. Oh yeah, that is what I am freaking talking about. Snowstorm. Woo! Snowstorm and some bass. I'll take it. Jesus. Oh. Woo. Boy, Boys and girls, we may have to close this one up. I just had another mark come through, probably a bass. Showed up suspended, came up and looked at my bait, but for some reason didn't want to eat it. But it's just getting worse and worse the longer we stay out here. So we'll start packing up the hub and get ready to rock and roll, man. Well, folks, it has been another day that has gone by since I left the Quarry Lake. And boy, oh boy, I will tell you what, man. Number one, I did shave. You guys can see that. I don't like shaving my face, but I had some work stuff I had to do. So the old beard had to go. It will be back, but it had to go for a couple work meetings. But folks, let's talk about the Quarry Lake and the camera. Quarry Lake, awesome place. Mother Nature, sometimes not so nice. And that was evident both times that we were out there, because the first time we got out there kind of late, but we had a front that was rolling through. It started to snow as we were packing up, which completely ruined the entire experience, in my opinion. I noticed when I first got there, they were kind of aggressive, and then within the hour, they just completely turned off. They were showing up, I could see them, they were swimming by, but they wanted nothing to do with my bait. So I thought that was super weird, but we came back round two, day two, and folks, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard as hard can be the second day as well. Another storm was coming through, snow, wind, brutal cold. It was terrible conditions. We still found some bass, which was freaking awesome. But gee, many Christmas, dude. We had to put in the freaking work to find these suckers. Now let's talk about the old camera. This freaking little guy is pretty freaking cool. Small package, compact, ready to rock and roll. My initial impressions of it, it's gonna work really well for the run and gun stuff, I think. When I'm out there and I just wanna see what's below me and I'm checking spots, this guy is gonna be on me at all times because it's so portable, it's so easy to use. It's got a really nice quality camera. I mean, I really have nothing bad to say about the camera. I will leave a link in the description if you guys wanna check those cameras out. Again, shout out Eyoyo for the freaking camera, man. It's sweet, and I cannot wait to use it on the rivers, on the lakes, on the ponds. It's gonna come in clutch when I need it. If I want to see what kind of fish are down there, if I want to see what the patterns are, an underwater camera like this is gonna do freaking wonders, man. But that's enough chitter chatter for this guy. I'm gonna go inside, eat some dinner, finish editing this video that you guys are watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, man. I love y'all, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace!